Don't mind the alias Bergs Can't Drive 55 in the background, who connects to Thor and Sammy Hagar and so many other creepy CW things. It's just like the Big Belly Worm Club or something. I don't know. Here's why I came back real quick. So, whatever you do, you don't want to go to the Ms. Wonderful's live stream. That's called LIDDDDDDDIA. 470 victims are in there to be sacrificed right now. Now let me explain this so I can get back to work, which is chilling out and getting ready to be peaceful and rest. Okay. When they put up these videos, like, for example, that have no views, that streamed 20 minutes ago, and it's called Ms. FVCKING, Wonderful Channels, Me and LIDIA Discuss. And what it is it's pink. It looks like cotton candy with some chicken feet hiding underneath it. You don't want to click that because that's not a real video. But it drags you into some kind of private dark web. Now, if you go to the Ms. FVCKING Wonderful video, that right now at 1:56 a.m. Central Standard Time is live. That is where they are going to hurt people. The first video is put up as a way to hide the one they're going to dirty delete. I've seen this with other people that allegedly have a right or a privilege here on YouTube to stream. And these guys are all illegal streamers squatting on my channel. So I knew that they were going to do this, and they like to release these energy weapons. And I know that you guys still are very confused about that. And here again, these things have never been even talked about publicly before. So if you can't hang, you really shouldn't be online. And if you have a substance abuse problem like alcoholism, or you're addicted to pills or hate or whatever it may be, it's just going to grow that worm that's eating you alive quicker. So I advise to not go there. Now, in the meantime, of course, G-Mango's chat has become completely infested, not only with the noises in the digital lines that suggest they're under attack, but they're all attacking each other. So it's like throwing somebody under the bus. So you guys have heard this enough. But remember, this is called Drop It Like It's Hot. And Bergs is CW. And CW went to college and studied law for 8 years. And this Bergs demands people to give him love, which means pay him. So they're all arguing who's going to come out with the money. They're throwing up the emojis. That's like betting with Bitcoin, by the way. Well, let rats lose their privileges online. You don't want to have a peaceful holiday. Or you wouldn't be doing this. You're always drunk. You're always angry. You still want to rape your mom and kill your dad. You're mentally ill. Need to be quarantined and are guilty for collusion and treason and acts of warfare on humanitarians and humans and the planet because he's a killer and they all worship him. It's pretty sick. When he brings up Hunter, he's cursing Matt Hunter and playing on the Hunter Biden scenario all at once. And if there was anybody right now that suited a name, we'd have to tag that back to a redhead, wouldn't we? Pieces. Manipulative little criminals. I don't mean the guy that's grandpa got murdered and the ants ate behind the mailbox. Oh no.
You are not that bullshit that he was doing. I don't know what he was going to say. I'm not even from Seattle.
Your word means nothing.
Yeah, so I thought it was always the chat, man. My wife.
Good evening. I like your new name.
5 minutes while you guys were. What's up, Buff Carrot? Good to see you.
I had good things to say about you earlier.
So, brother,
Good to see you, brother.
Author Adam Sample.
I'm just here. I want to talk to Mark in the after chat. So, I mean, whenever.
Now, if you wind up
I just wanted to
working out in the show tonight,
come as you are, because he's living in the Seattle.
well, then you'd be a friend of mine from real life. Letting yourself be known, and I'll say no more.
You said what?
Thank you.
He said what?
Also,
He said he can't play guitar worth a fuck.
I said that.
Coke's 9100, I can't say the same for.
I watched
Are you getting everything straightened out, G?
I don't know what's going on with my wife. It just goes
With a peace sign and a smiley mask and a fake wife he's straightening things out with.
Yeah, Lucas, I don't know what's his name.
Here again, tag Laverne and Patty Lucas and Eric Lucas and Patty's dead baby, Eric Lucas, to this psyop that's happened in St.
Yeah, I've never
Louis.
heard Mark play before. What you got? Oh, there you go.
It's the proper way to play the rhythms.
It's real life.
The solo.
Brother Coke,
Oh, shit. That daggum chanter's got his boo-boo kitty guitar.
That's the proper way to play the solo.
Hey, Coates. Where's Coates?
And then you want to make it about Dolly's many
That
coat of many colors.
Candy has played it on his chat
What a
earlier.
stupid
and
name
made
for a
me sick.
YouTuber.
Piece of
Real
monkey
sick.
crap.
Real sick.
Hey, did you ever notice this guy looks like you know who? And here's what's wild. Now watch this. Just watch.
There you go, Coates.
Because if you and I are on the same page,
Overachiever.
then you're looking at a doppelganger of yourself.
You hear how he's playing it?
What a trip, huh?
That's right.
And
Calls himself a
when I look at these pictures,
He can't even play Come As You Are.
now I see how we're all connected.
Have a good night, Mary.
The short
Dude, I
tie
love
thing
your
is
Bolson
funny, I
Prison
think, at this
solo,
point, but you know, that's a Craig Ferguson joke.
Strong like bull.
This is that bubble glass.
182 people.
Very, very, very old and rare.
Playing so
This is my grandparents' engagement picture from way
Yeah,
back
for 3
when
days, G-Mango.
at the
Oh my
International
God.
Shoe
Okay,
Company in
that
Jeff
actually
City,
sleeping for 3 days.
circa
Oh, no, yeah.
1927.
No, sir, I will not.
Yes, they
Mark
do.
is a soldier.
Look alike.
Mark is a
Look
soldier.
alike.
Mark, do you mind if I ask where you at? You the East Coast? West
I
Coast?
thought that was
He's my neighbor. We're gonna
Oh,
be
he's your
jamming
neighbor?
together.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we're gonna be
very
jamming together
confirmation of spirit.
soon. Well, no, he's out.
So, of course, this would be my grandmother,
I mean, you could throw a rock.
and this would be my
I
grandfather.
tell you, it's crazy.
And my
He's
grandfather
in a bad way right now.
worked at the
I
armory,
don't know what happened.
He was a security guard. and they both were treated
Did you like that last
for the
one?
cancer they got
That
living
just
here
came
in
out of
St.
nowhere.
Louis.
Like, I did the.
They were both black at the time.
What
from
you said
the-
last night.
Therapy they used to use for cancer, not the chemo, just the radiation.
Oh yeah.
But we live in a
I don't know.
uranium mine, come to find out. So,
While I was drinking beer,
isn't that interesting what we survived?
we just jammed together, man.
I hope you're right about it
Like
someday.
me and Jimmy do.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Old school. Old school.
CBD is great.
In the
Yeah,
meantime,
Jimi Hendrix. You did.
how about everybody
I could play
quits
some
acting
Hendrix,
like
man.
they're scared
Hey,
and steps forward,
what's up, boys?
getting on my last nerve?
You didn't know that part?
The Nissan.
You want to hear some Red House real quick?
And isn't that weird?
Let me get Brother Mark. some
My
soul.
friend winds up living right off
I
of
still
Monarch.
haven't. He coming back.
Yeah, he'll be back.
Then you get into the whole story about monarchs and who they are. I mean, somebody had to be a good cop out of all this.
Sorry, Mojo.
I'm
Your
not
time's
happy.
expired.
I'm not a half step down. There you
Just
go.
say,
There you
hold
go.
on. Yeah.
Ugh,
I'm here now. I'm here. All right. Welcome
how's
back.
that?
Hold on, Mojo.
I'm here. Shut up.
Bunch of fucking criminals. I never seen such horse shit.
I can't play guitar, but I can play some.
You guys
solo
want to
music,
blame the
right?
cops.
Play shit.
All right.
That's crap.
If you want me to play, then I'll fucking leave. Mute him or no.
I'll
All right, how's that?
scab boy.
I like it. I can
What?
peek through
But you
here.
said I'll mute for
As long
you,
as I'm
scab
happy,
boy.
it's really all that matters.
What's that?
Phew.
What does that mean?
It means
And
you
they're
like
firing.
girls'
You can
nights.
always tell.
No, I don't.
Just
It's
be
allegedly.
cool, man.
Allegedly.
Take him out.
Ice
Take him
packs,
out. Right now.
whatever it takes.
Take him out.
I'm motherfucking OG.
'Cause they're firing right now.
Take him out right
I'll
now.
mute. You just look. Say your
Take
point.
this motherfucker out right
Know
now.
your role and say your piece.
Take him out right now.
You've known Mojo for almost 10 years. Come the fuck
No,
out. Everybody
I know him for fucking 2 years. He's
All right,
a
I'm talking.
scumbag.
Okay.
Take him out. Mute him.
Okay.
If you don't want to be evaporated
Listen to me.
because they're boiling you like shrimp,
Why can't we
you take these because they're doing this with
You said
5G.
you were gonna get me
They'll go
subs.
right through you.
All you did for yourselves.
Give me subs.
Get them on your shoulders.
We already saw it. You got 30.
What are you talking about? I fucking lost fucking 3 subs.
Oh, well, you just gained 20. So
I lose subs
I just
every
lost
day I'm
3.
on
in due time,
my channel,
demanding shit, stop
and they
doing
steal 'em. So I got my ice packs
When
on.
things were good, Birds, you used to get a lot of people watching you because I promoted you. But you
I'm right here.
So calm down.
You know my face.
All I gotta say, Birds, is that you put yourself in the situation with glasses. Nobody knew that you guys were talking. This was all new.
Oh, man.
See?
Shut the fuck up.
See how you do it?
No.
Here's another place to do it.
Shut
Right
the
here.
fuck up.
Where they want to
You're
take your
telling me
cerebral
that
spinal
fucking
fluid.
Guys on here, I've never sent dick pics to anyone.
Never.
You talk about a fucking Hondo? How many fucking dick pics is
Condo's not
Hondo?
here. Condo's not here, so it's not.
Okay, but I mean, come on. Everyone has sent dick pics at one time.
Not
No,
real.
they haven't.
Not real. I haven't.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of
That's
dudes
like saying
don't have
everybody
time to
does
people
it.
that shit in their mouth, dude. Like that's
I
the
never
thing.
fucking said
You know,
that.
Tag
some
human
people like
centipede.
that. You know, you were saying, hey, I was drunk for 3 days. You could have been just like, no, I'm not gonna shut the fuck up.
That's a 3-day crack-induced
I'm not
rage.
gonna say that.
You gotta pass out if you get that drunk.
Or let me say something.
You can play super soldier on the meth though.
Is that you have admitted
Hey, believe it or not, Adam,
try to extort
I made this necklace out of my grandmother's antique buttons, the one I showed you in the picture.
You brought it into it.
She said
Tag Walnut Park too. I'll be right back.
Gee, take him out.
she said she never received.
What is that, foghorn leghorn? Or is that like a nuke bomb signal?
That's not me, dude. I was fucking music drinking
Well,
beer.
everybody.
Playing guitar. I don't want to hear shit.
Most people don't know about the drone warfare
that beer, Mojo.
and the new ways of technology to kill people. So,
Go on about your life and not mention me.
you know, I got enough badges for me, you,
I get fucking messages every day.
and a dozen of your friends.
On this fucking channel.
You mention me, bitch.
Pick them wisely.
Talking about the other people. I told you that fucking.
There is no return.
You mentioned extortion several
All I
times.
did was troll you, bitch.
No,
That's it.
we'll talk about
That's it.
the warfare that they use with white noise, distortions, and different tones.
Woo! Keep it up for y'all. Y'all got the side check.
I can't believe grown-ass men
I'm leaving if you don't take out all this fucking noise.
have been reduced to such children
Take out Mojo.
through these games.
Take out all these fucking zombies.
Let me tell you something.
And women reduced to little
Take out
girls
Mojo. It's not
talking about
Mojo.
their
It's
pee-pees.
about me and fucking molasses. That's all it's about.
So how can we make this better?
About you, Mojo.
So how can we make
He wants
so
his
how can we make this
sweetness.
better, Burns? How can we make this
There
better?
is. There
He
is-
got the
it's not gonna get
diabetes.
better. It's just gonna get worse for her.
You know Jeff.
Because she's already been
You remember
on
Jeff.
fucking- She's already been on battle.
He's right up there.
I'm trying to get some good chat. I think it's going pretty fucking
It's just gonna get worse for you. It's not gonna get better. It can never get better. You've already slandered me, defamed me, ruined my channel, and the bottom line is this: molasses, you fucking horse face cunt from fucking Pembroke, Maine. The fucking bottom, because you fucking said I'm from Mill Creek,
No,
Washington.
Pembroke
No,
neighborhood,
I'm from New
St.
Jersey.
Louis.
Bottom line is this: you are a fucking cunt, okay? A 44-year-old cunt.
Tagging the
And
master
bottom
number
line is
4.
this, you have already dug your own grave.
You guys said I was dead.
Words and being in fucking several hangouts. Shut the fuck up. Saying that
That's
you
my
have
I never said anything about extortion.
These are the curses from the pit of hell.
Extortion is
You know,
a
us
federal
Lutherans didn't
crime.
take it so serious, did we?
Shut the fuck up, you
It's them damn Vatican Catholics, ain't it?
She's allowed to talk, Burns.
Shut the hell up.
She's
She's
allowed to talk.
allowed to talk. Come on,
Boogie, boogie!
You're gonna have a stick. Calm down. You're gonna have a
Turn the music off. Turn the
stick.
music off.
There is no music.
Hey, you know what? You know what,
There's
Dave?
no music, jackass.
Correct.
This is your
Central
last
Standard
warning.
Time,
This is your final
Ferguson,
warning.
Missouri,
Because it's already been fucking. I've already.
the home of Gitmo and the Show Me State, and the prophetic destiny of.
I've already contacted my.
You remember?
Shut the fuck up. It's already been. He's already seen everything. Where you have fucking extorted me, you wouldn't fucking know.
Ain't nobody extorted you. Talk about my chicken and
They're in me.
This is your
We're telepathically linked up because we are a select group of kids that were raised in a wartime situation and dropped into this world. You guys are too young for that. You're all stroking out, obese, mentally ill, entitled, and spoiled. My friend and I know.
Let me tell you something there, you fucking cunt. You are a fucking cunt. You're a clout chaser. You are a fucking horse face, fucking buck tooth, mouth looking motherfucker. Check, bitch. You have fucking slandered me. You have defamed me. You have ruined my business.
And this guy doesn't even use his real name. He makes his money off of this Berg's keto diet guy, which isn't this fat ass that just screams.
You're not smart. But if you are smart, let me tell you something, man. I'm more smart.
You know what it's like, Adam? It's like believing that somehow this guy could be in the card deck that brings Grace Chapel into the whole thing. They're not the same. They're parasites that are hanging on the good people.
And see what fucking trouble it gets me.
Yo, you're the one that caused the trouble, bitch. If you mention anything,
That's what I'm saying, dude. I made it.
This is their Pratt syndrome from being possessed. Like I said, Lutherans just really weren't into the whole thing. But isn't it twisted that there was ghosts in the basement of that church? I mean, it's like all of a sudden somebody tells you it's a Catholic church and they buried a saint down by the toilet. You know, it doesn't make any sense.
Check the fucking picture.
And you fucking threaten, to fucking extort me. You're fucking done. You're done, bitch. You're done. You have fucking 24 hours to comply. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Burns, that's a bitch move.
Goodbye.
That's a bitch move. Don't talk, just to talk shit. What's up? That's a
Classic case of insanity and gang stalking, no doubt.
Oh my God.
Jerry tries to hold it together, you know. He tries to keep his chat in line, but see, he can't control them. They're all in these pods, like in the Matrix. They're in a video game. There's a division going on between us people that are meant to walk this earth and the others
No, you go to the last.
Well, I got
that are
like,
going to be in
I
another
was in a
reality.
span of 10 minutes, like about a dozen prank calls.
They don't really want to leave.
Yeah, prank calls. And
She's not
one of the numbers was Berg's number.
Hey, is it cool if I play some Hendrix like quietly in the background for the people while y'all are talking? I'm trying not to.
And then he asked, is it cool that he plays music to King G, the emperor of bullshit?
Yeah. Y'all gonna be able to hear each other and shit.
What a crazy man.
I guess the fuck so. Oh my god. But you know, like
You should have never vaped all that
you know, I just
Hexene
wanted to
influenced
fucking
dabs of
say,
yours.
That's fine. That's fine.
Oh yeah, people are dying of upper respiratory from all the vaping.
Right. And I pretty much laid it all right out there.
You did. Yes, you did. That's what we do.
Full transparency.
I just hate to see him get a stroke. My God, he's gonna get.
I know too. He's wound the fuck up.
He's wound
Like
up.
you know, I have no ill will towards this people. Like I fucked up, dude. It's a lesson. I can be kind of devious like that, you know. And it all seems fun, you know. Let's do this. Wow. But he shouldn't have said that to
No.
me, dude. like
Mr. Screech Powers. Zoiks.
Sounds good, though.
He has Asperger's.
Sounds
Now, actually,
good.
that loses you your turn in the game. Because what you're trying to do
I don't play
is mock my son.
Mark, Mark,
So, if you think my son and Berg's are in the same card deck, then you get the Nuttier Than a Christmas Fruitcake Award. Peace.
Yeah, I started my channel just to do music, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Nobody starts their channel to do music.
And I really did like Berg's music, man. I still, I still support what he's trying to do there.
Did she meet him? Did you meet him?
No, dude, I never met him.
I already asked him about him.
Tag hearsay, second and third party information, and collusion to a lie. Hey, maybe you better have some stibnite. It helps cast demons out. Yeah, while y'all are choking and coughing and puking and your heads are spinning
That was
around.
good. No, I don't. I just
Oh,
let the
yeah.
chips fall as they may. I don't have any.
And hey, you want to talk
I'm
about
not-
some bullshit.
No, I'm not trying to tweak this any particular.
Bury
way.
Martin Luther
And sincerely, I was trying to let it go.
and make Martin Luther King Jr. the poster child for all good, noble men. Really. Sounds like somebody's a little prejudiced
We're going to go private. And I'm gonna put the link to the
and religious and
You guys
fucked
wanna
up.
go on the side?
Go private, G. You fucking illegal streamer.
It's all good.
Go to hell, would you?
Mojo's doing his thing.
Off planet somewhere, not here.
John.
No.
Right? Because these fuckers are so numb. But they're not comfortable. They're tormented.
Yeah, we're about when we go.
Tormented zombies.
All right, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, everybody. Much love. This link's there.
Good night.
We'll see you there.
Go shovel your shit in some other dimension.
Tonight, President-elect Joe Biden blasting President Trump for
Sounds like they're gone.
As President Trump escalates his efforts to
Yep.
overturn his defeat,
And we get the
irresponsible
stupid thing with the two guys that aren't really president, which surely we would expect. Now, where were we? Mm-mm-mm. 3:22, no, 2:22. 2:22 a.m. And I've been streaming evidence all day. Well, all these idiots that have stolen our time and our money with these fake, phony, and fraudulent lawsuits that are now being dropped is because they know they're caught. They wanted to waste enough time to kill as many of us as they can and to hack the banks and to implode the system. So, I would expect pretty soon we're going to see a presence on the ground. And I'm not afraid because they know exactly who I am and I've not told one lie. I've also provided state's evidence, put my own life at risk for these jokers, been hit by these weapons, and been alienated from my family, community, and friends because now none of us have no connection to the outside world. Fortunately, I still do, and they can never take mine away because I already had a pretty large grasp of my reality here in St. Louis, and being such a small place, a lot of people know me. So a lot of people act like they don't know Susanna Glasscock, which is kind of stupid if you really think about it. You never forget somebody's voice, and you never forget somebody's eyes, do you? Unless they mind wipe you. Now, they use my voice to torment these people that have tormented me. I mean, I've heard a million more unattractive voices than my own coming out of women that are no such thing. I don't care if they got the parts or not. It takes more than that to be a true woman. So, I think I'm going to go watch the news and see what all those idiots say and compare it to everything that got said today. I hope to get sleepy soon because I'll tell you something, Mr. Author there. I don't know if you know about your blood type or not, but if you happen to be an A blood type, the reason why you don't need amphetamines or speed is because you're always working with a high amount of adrenaline. It's natural in your physiology. It's those that really have a problem with the addictive drug abuses of a speedball. That's uppers and downers. And somebody like me wants to knock somebody out who wants to hand me something and say it's speed. We won't retrace high school. But the point is really about what you dig and what you don't dig. So when a bunch of idiots call somebody like me that never had an alcohol problem, was a known puker that couldn't get drunk enough to be stupid, and also really did care about my parents, and neither one of them drank. And the woman I loved the most was an alcoholic from her trauma. So there's a lot of reasons that I haven't drank alcohol of my own choice to live right for my blood type for the past 15 years. So for the people that say I'm not worthy of anything because I smoke, you surely see the agenda when the large majority of the population is drunken. I mean, whatever. Who cares if alcohol's legal? It's way more deadly than many illegal substances. Now we're back to the Depression, the underground ways of getting things through, and what people crave the most. They wanted other spirits. They wanted to imbibe these alcohol vapors. And that's fine. To each his own. But when it interferes with your public life, kind of like how it interferes with a public life, if your personal beliefs are in direct opposition to what your job profession is. And that's why nobody works anymore, because most people were taken out of the workforce by that very premise. No different than back at old Luther North in 1980. Professor Wittenberg told his sociology class that the middle class had already been decimated. It just takes a little while for history to catch up. And that was 40 years ago. So have a peaceful evening. And I'm sure that I will see you all and speak to you all very soon. And I do realize that there's people that have been mind linked to me. So if you're one of them, you'll pick it up in your own thoughts. Keep the faith.